Welcome back, baby faces. Victor Villa here. Let's see who's making their way to the red.
Good evening. This is James Savage. Missed you. You heard?
Old school's up in here.
Is he?
Pretty chubby flaco, dímelo mi gente. Si eres Goya, tiene que ser buena.
Oh. I think that's trademarked, yo.
You think so?
I think we're getting that shit in the mail again. That cease desist thing.
You know,
The one that we threw out last week.
We'll give it to our lawyers. Cool.
Lil C's never desist.
Hey.
We always here
I speak
getting
about
them
that shit.
letters. We back again. How the hell are ya? How we living?
Who cares?
Well, when you're
Who
someone
out
that
there?
lives the life I live, I am fantastic.
Oh, excuse me. Elaborate on the life that you live.
What else could you want in life? I live a very luxurious life. And when I say luxurious, I'm not talking about just money. I'm talking about goodwill. I'm talking about taking advantage of opportunities. I'm talking about living my best life possible.
Oh, you one of them deep throatists? Or what is that?
Hey.
You can
Philanthropist?
say something like that.
Hey,
All right.
Yeah. I'm out here, yo.
doing things.
Ask about me.
Saving the whales and shit.
You know? Saving the kids. I'm out here, bro.
Speaking of saving things,
Building things, you know?
let's start running some ropes because there's somebody that needs some saving.
Oh. Who
this
needs
is-
a saving
we're
now?
just
We'll
doing
get
that,
right
like,
into
right
it. Let's just get right into it, man. Get the cardio in for the week.
What's happening?
So
Ding,
Cody
ding, ding.
Rhodes, yo. Right. Ding, ding, ding. I'm waiting for the fucking sound.
You're an idiot.
Sorry, folks. No soundboard this week.
That's
So
my
fuck
fault.
your sound
That's
this
my
week.
fault. There's
Yeah.
no
We
drops this week.
blame mischief for this.
Nah, I blame
misfortune.
Mischief for this because fuck you. That's why.
But we blame all of us for not
I
having the
don't.
contingency plan. Like who?
I mean, it's my fault.
I don't know about
But
you
it's
guys,
not because
but I know karate, dickhead.
Hey, shout out to the
Hey.
Warhorse.
Still works. It still works.
Woo!
I apologize for absolutely nothing.
Is what Cody
So,
says.
exactly.
So you sounded way too much like Connor right there. That was a lot. That was great.
So Cody Rhodes issued an apology
Pa'
for
qué?
Okay, tigre.
For,
you didn't do nothing wrong.
chanting the word puto at Triple Mania
Puto.
with
I'm in
Cain
trouble.
Velasquez and Psycho Clown.
Wait.
Yo, a psycho clown, bro. He's like the heart of Mexico, man. He's so hype out
So
there.
you telling me?
And they called him a puto.
You telling me?
That's
You telling me you got this gringo saying puto out there and they made him apologize? That's ridiculous.
Come on, man.
That's hilarious.
That's
He's
hilarious.
like half Cuban.
That shit went
Who
over.
is?
Cody?
That's right.
Half Cuban?
Yeah.
Ah, Dusty Rose, baby.
Only the good half.
Yo, and speaking about Cain Velasquez, apparently he's been in talks with WWE and AEW.
What about?
Has
How
he?
you guys feel about that?
You know who ain't in
Pa'
talks
que
with?
tigre.
What? Hold on. He had a really good match at fucking
yeah.
Triple Mania.
Yeah,
Triple
yeah.
Mania,
What?
I think we want to see Kane and Brock
I don't.
go at it in the WWE ring.
Do you?
Brock gets his revenge, you know, against that big bully that made him top out.
I know who he's not calling. He ain't calling Dana White.
Nah, man. He's definitely been doing his thing in wrestling. So
Is he supposed to be at someplace we're gonna be this weekend?
They were hoping.
Shut up.
Wait a minute.
What's that
What's
the
up
show?
this weekend?
Where we going? Where are you gonna find the
where y'all taking me
finest-
this weekend? Hey,
the
Bloodsport.
flyest?
Overlay.
Blood
man, that shit sounds
Sport.
romantic as fuck.
Bloodsport, yes.
GCW?
Bloodsport
Josh
2.
Barnett.
Saturday.
Saturday.
8 p.m.
El sábado.
September
Atlantic
14th.
City, New Jersey. Which
Hey,
to me is like
home.
one of the meccas of wrestling. Like, yo, Atlantic City used to be popping for like wrestling and boxing and MMA.
Home
Couple
to two
WrestleManias there.
WrestleManias.
Yo,
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Atlantic City's got history with this shit.
You know what the bad part about Atlantic City though, and the WrestleMania history?
The violence,
The hookers?
drugs.
Oh, my
The
bad.
Trump.
The grit,
Bundy?
the grime, the dirt. We get Bloodsport?
I was gonna say, don't talk about Jay the Jobber like that.
Nah, man, like you're getting like this gritty, grimy, like Bloodsport fits in Atlantic City, and I think it's gonna fucking deliver.
I'm excited. It reminds
sure
me
will.
of the movie Bloodsport, of course, but also like Quest, like a tournament, a grappling battle, a catch wrestling pseudo
There are,
realism, right?
ladies and gentlemen, there will be no ropes.
No motherfucking ropes.
Wins can only be achieved by knockout
Or submission.
or submission.
Or death.
oh my god, or death.
So we're a little upset because originally,
Technically, right?
the reason we were going is because we were about to see John Moxley versus Josh Barnett.
But he didn't want to.
But unfortunately, Mercer happened, and now we have who?
Apparently, this death clause is too much for him.
So who's stepping in now?
Dirty Daddy, Chris Dixon.
Oh,
Dirty
And that's
Daddy.
what your mama calls me
Oh my.
when I take her to Walmart.
Oh my. Bundle savings.
Y'all go to-
Bundle savings.
y'all go to
She
Walmart?
calls you Clint.
Yo, shout out to food stamps.
No, but
Portable Peapod, yo.
I got you, mommy.
Was it PCS also Peapod?
Oh, I can't. I
Yeah.
Ponte
fucking
ahí
can't.
que te lo voy a partir.
Yeah.
Oh, you better have insurance on that dick. So
Where's everybody's
is it Killer
pants?
Cross gonna be there this week?
Killer
too?
Cross
Killer Cross.
is
yeah.
gonna
So you know what that means, right?
bang
But you know what that means, right?
with Nick
But you know what that means, though.
motherfucking Nick.
But you know what that means, though, right?
What?
You know what that means?
It's gonna be a
Dímelo,
bang.
dímelo,
If
enséñamelo.
Killer Cross is there,
You know who else is gonna be
The smoke
there.
show?
Scarlet Bordeaux.
So I think we need to make an appearance.
Yes.
So the bad guys
the
will
bad
be
guys will
there.
be there. Absolutely.
Having
Somebody has to keep
fucking
entertained.
time of our lives.
Absolutely.
Catch
Come
us
say
there.
what's up.
And make sure to listen to our review next week on the show.
Smell our aura.
Oh,
See what victory
we
tastes
will be
like.
showered.
That
Something
might
is
be
gonna
something
smell
else.
alright.
Always clean.
Might
always
smell like a
clean.
Whopper Junior. Might smell like a number 2 without
Wow.
pickles.
Esta tigre que un guapa junior con pickles, bro.
Might smell like a Cuban
Caviar.
sandwich.
Hey,
Caviar.
hey, where the fuck is the cheese, bro?
¿Qué más queso ni más queso? Si
Where
viene
the fuck are
sandwich,
your
man.
pants?
We'll get back.
Always off. on
We'll
the
get back
floor.
to Bloodsport because we gotta run through the
Of
car,
course,
right?
of
No
course.
doubt, no doubt. You'll hear that for
Talking about running,
But WWE,
what they about to do?
Changing schedules,
Oh.
moving people
no
around.
doubt, no doubt.
So, gentlemen, I love it how many months ago
Many months.
we have called that this
many,
is
many,
competition,
many months.
and people wanted
Wish
to
your
act
days on me.
like, oh, there's no reason to be scared. People wanted to act like they're not gonna
Look at
get
the
to a
sky,
certain point. And look at where we are now. Look at where we are now.
Fuck.
The WWE, the
Now
main
fuck now.
product,
You fucked
is
up.
changing the entire scope of their entertainment business. They're
Someone-
changing days.
someone
They're
forgot their
upgrading
medication
shows.
today.
And you want to talk about there's no competition? Y'all better wake up.
Damn, now I know what Winnie Houston felt like. Holy shit. Calm down, Bobby Brown. Wow.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
That's all the time we have.
That's the fuck I'm talking about. You're damn right.
Oh, pop goes
Shout out
the pizza
to-
goes the pizza go pop.
Bottles.
What's a peasel?
And speaking
Son,
about
So you
pizza,
mix
So
the
we-
weasel with penis.
So Triple H wants to add an NXT takeover, right? He wants to be more competitive with AEW on the pay-per-view front. On
How you
that
know it's
end.
Triple H?
Because he's running the show right now,
Who
bro.
else?
You think that's
Yo,
not Vince's fault?
Vince right now, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't understand,
I mean, he
Vince
can
is
be.
salivating right now over the opportunity to get some type of run competing against the NFL. A league where people are retiring early, don't want to play on certain teams, right?
Shout out to the Guardians.
The fears that they had with NBA and the players deciding where to go, that's legitimately happening in the NFL, right? Vince right now is about to start a league of his own again. Second time around, he knows the mistakes. He's focused on that, folks. He's focused on that. This is Triple H right here. And
You think
Steph,
so?
I don't know, man. I,
I
feel
mean-
like Hunter runs the show, but Vince tells him when to
But,
put
but,
it
but,
on.
but just months ago, we weren't even talking about Hunter running the show.
What you mean?
NXT, yeah, he always
NXT,
ran
yes,
He
NXT.
always ran
but I'm
that
talking
shit.
about the whole shebang.
What you mean the whole shebang? The whole NXT shebang?
You
He
have-
shebanged the shit out of that shebang.
No,
NXT
I'm
is his
talking
shebang.
about WWE product. I'm talking about Raw, SmackDown.
Nah, but I mean,
It-
we're talking about
he's-
NXT on the same
Vince
day as
is,
the pay-per-view.
Vince is not hands-on on that like he was in the past. He's letting go. This is why Bischoff is there. This is why Heyman is there.
Bro, I disagree completely, bro. He's been ripping up
Speak on it.
fucking scripts,
Yeah,
son.
yeah, that was
Yo,
months ago.
Script,
That
no,
was months ago.
No,
last week.
that was last. This Raw and SmackDown, both fucking scripts were rewritten by Vince fucking the day of.
Okay.
Eric Bischoff put up a picture of his fucking writer's office, and he was like, "Great view," and everyone was like, "Yeah, fucking get to work."
Yo,
and then
but,
what happened? Vince McMahon tore your shit up, probably through no fault of your own. I'm
Okay.
just
Yo,
saying.
but didn't Bubba come out on Busted Open Radio and he said that Vince has been doing this for forever. Forever. So
He-
they say nothing new, bro.
He
But-
hires
but-
people
but
to
my-
like
my
debate
thing-
with, really.
But let's think back in history.
There's a
bro.
Twitter now.
When there was XFL last year, the last time,
In 01?
Yeah, Vince had to take a step to the side, bro. Your priorities elsewhere. And right now, come November, December, January, February, where the fuck the XFL starts, that's where you're really going to see what it is.
February.
That's when you're going to see him not having as much control as he has in the past. That's facts. And right now, Hunter's running the show for a show that's going to be run on cable, on fucking USA. And he's going to run the show. A WWE product.
Well, he made the announcement. And that's where the news kind of came from, right? I forgot where the fuck he was, man.
He was in a
who's
place
posting?
standing in like in a most likely a conference room somewhere,
Yeah, was it SI? I don't remember. Damn it, sorry.
PW
sources
Insider?
and blah,
and
blah.
he was in a business suit.
Whatever. Yeah, and he made. He
Sounds
he
like
was
me
talking
every
about
day.
it. Oh, all right, Jeff Lyon, motherfucker. So, AEW and WWE, they got to call these guys employees now. They're not
Oh, this
contractors.
is so. This
Tell
is
me
big.
about it. Yo,
This is
talk
big.
about it.
So
They're not
now
independent contractors. no
we
more.
all
Yeah.
you know the very important wording when you say they call them independent contractors because they don't
What do they
get
call 'em?
benefits.
Independent contractors. Read a book, bro.
Think of a lot.
Conquistadors?
Conquistadors.
We don't like them.
So
Welcome.
now California seems to be passing California State Senate is expected to pass through a state assembly that's made to law by Governor Gavin Newsom
That's a
on
big
January the 1st, el primero de enero. So this will redefine how employees and independent contracts are viewed, making it hard for WWE to, call them their wrestlers that.
Independent contractors, they have
But
to
will-
be considered employees.
But then that
So-
means they gotta give them
Insurance.
Or okay, so
that's the
so
deal.
here's
That's
how you
the
can do
deal.
that. You can be like, okay, fine, fuck California, we're not gonna perform there no more. That's one way to do it, right? But
Cali's
then New
big.
York is doing it now, also, and then also, I believe
Nah,
there's
that's
another
it.
place,
Washington State.
Nah, that's
so
it.
so now once
Chill.
other places
Yeah.
are doing it, now you have to call them.
Yeah, all right. Well, then I bet you
can-
that employee law is gonna get
Of course.
rewritten real
Of
quick.
course.
Yeah.
Of
Linda
course.
McMahon
Of course.
in the Small
Be-
Business
because-
Bureau of the
because
government.
Remember,
That's where you
I have
pull
my
strings,
thing.
and you. Unfortunately, I bet you that happens.
the
That's
change,
crazy.
the change never has. The wording has to change. That's it. So instead of
So benefits or
independent,
not? Still no
independent
benefits.
contractors are just going to be called employees now. That's what they're going to change. The definition
it,
of an
yeah.
independent contractor is going to be named as an employee.
And speaking
That's all
about
it is.
employees, Kurt Angle is now a full-time producer for the WWE.
Ah, no wonder shit.
We
going to
can
shit.
tell. Nah, man.
Yo, we don't chant. We don't chant. You suck for a reason.
Is that why Chad Gable's in the finals?
Because that's his real son.
I
his
knew
real
it
son.
all along. He was the seed that got away. I knew it.
So
Talk about the
Big-
seed that got away.
oh my God! Several years ago, Ring of Honor
Oh, that was a thing. Remember?
was a thing.
Was it several?
Holy shit!
I felt like it was a couple of months ago.
Yo, who's
You're
that guy
absolutely
hit with
right.
with the streamer that day? I don't know. Whatever.
Marty Scurll?
Go ahead.
Marty Scurll. Son, they were like the talk of the town. They were the Cinderella story. They were like a legitimate thing to watch if you were like a purist, if you really enjoyed like certain aspects of wrestling.
I
Like, they
still
were-
watch it once in a blue, but that's bad. That's the problem.
how
Paque.
they've lost their
Paque. I'm sorry, yo. I'm a fan of Ring of Honor, but I have to say, I'm into wrestling based on the stories you convey, the emotions it evokes out of me, and Ring of Honor just ain't doing anything for me lately, man. MLW does a better job for me.
Yo, shout out to them.
I mean, I've seen some Shikaro stuff
I'm-
that has even inspired me a little more than Ring of Honor has produced lately. And it is what it is, yo.
MLW is so underrated.
So extremely.
underrated, yo.
Extremely underrated.
Crazy.
So is
Shout out-
Impact.
shout out to
I feel like
Hammerstone.
Impact is underrated.
Hammerstone
So-
in Japan.
Right.
Shout
So
out.
so to the point of that whole conversation is that Impact is buying Ring of Honor, right? Like that's
would
what
never
that's the
think that
rumor,
shit.
right? But
Yeah.
it seems like it's happening. I think this is a win-win. Honestly, though the worst case scenario is that obviously like Ring of Honor just disappears, which is like fuck, right? Like there's one less company to wrestle.
not the
Or
first
just-
time
or
that's
just
happened.
merge them.
Right. Or merge them.
Merge
So the conversation was to keep them kind of separate, but have crossover stuff like they're similar rosters. Yeah.
Smackdown, basically.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, you mean what
Um,
like Ring of Honor does with New Japan? but just a little more extreme.
But more like
more frequent.
constant. Yeah.
More consistency, like ECW on the E.
Which I guess will be cool, right? Because it gives them like identity, like it'll help keep like a separate scope on things.
Listen, we're looking at the buyout aspect of it, but look at what it did for New Japan. Oh, I guess this is a bad example because look at Ring of Honor now, right?
Right. So like New Japan just sucked their soul.
So what that means is that all these like New Japan and Impact, they realize that Ring of Honor still has some talent.
Right.
They just need to be produced and booked the right way. So we're gonna try to partner up with them to use this talent to help us out as well.
The
There's still
scarier
talent,
thought
I
is
think.
it's the library, right?
Yeah, that's
Like Anthem might just strip them of their library. Right up in my face.
You're
Okay.
so aggressive. You're
Shout out to Grasshopper.
You're gonna catch a charge, bro.
Oh, sorry.
Speaking of catching a charge,
Jim Cornette.
Jim Cornette will do broadcast for NWA.
Ooh.
What's up with that?
That cara de papa?
Hey.
Yeah, that
He used to be
racket.
president of the NWA. He fucking ran
Never.
that shit to
He
the
is
He
a very
was never
distinguished
the
man.
fucking president of the NWA. Let's not put that out.
He's the
there.
president of the
Well, didn't he run that
NWA.
shit?
No, he ran Smoky Mountain, which was a NWA.
Let's not
wannabe.
confuse it.
Nah, son.
Or you about to kick it with old school?
Okay. So,
Oh, y'all don't want it this week. Y'all don't want it
If
this
this
week.
is happening
School
right now,
me, old school. Go
School
ahead.
them, old school.
so I
School
guess
them.
we gotta kick it old school.
I said fucking school them.
If we had an overlay come right now.
Give them the smoke.
That's the
Hold on,
overlay
your
right
overlay.
Preach.
So what Yoni is talking about?
Give me what I want.
the
Well, he really wants.
A little bit of the bubbly.
the marvelous mischief himself
Woo!
is talking
Marvelous.
about the failed NWA invasion when Jimmy was the mouthpiece for the NWA talent, quote unquote, where you had Dan the Beast Severin, you had was it the new Midnight
Just like
Express?
school all over again.
You guys need to know your fucking history, right?
Yo, did I just get, why are you throwing condoms at me?
Yeah, man.
All right, time to get a little raw.
All right.
Yeah, let's get
That's what she said.
Yeah, with the music and shit falling on us, and that shit. Or maybe it's the ring. Maybe it's the one that spins us this time. Nah, it's
Monday Night Raw.
what we mad at? What we mad at?
1999.
Our intro.
1999.
Because
I like
Steve
that.
Austin started the show.
Yo, so I had the honor of being at MSG this week, enjoying Raw with the little villain and the fam.
Okay.
Yo, it was a good night, man.
Did you wear a condom though?
Okay.
What?
I guess we'll get into that because we got into it. But
Stone Cold.
first, yes.
Oh my God. Stone Cold. And what a moment for your son.
Yo, hell yeah. Yeah. And to be honest, he was really there more for the Fiend more
Okay.
than anything.
Understandable.
But yo, he
Stone
enjoyed
Cold's
Austin.
not his dig?
But then Austin was the shit.
But that
he
pop,
enjoyed it.
son.
It's a
Yo,
timeless gimmick, bro.
Pop of
It's
the
just
night?
him.
Pop of the night.
Pop of the week.
Pop of the
Pop of
week.
the week.
Pop of the week. Just
Pop
throw
of the
that
week.
shit out there. Right? Like, we ain't discussing that shit.
Nah.
Yeah.
Son, this moment was so electric. Like, just having them, and I mean, we'll talk about the end of the show, too, I guess.
So
but-
we could say that the opening to Raw this week was the best segment.
Yeah.
Hands down?
The
Yeah,
end.
hands down.
I feel like the end was the best segment.
Well, that
And so okay, so enlighten me. I didn't see TV. So what happened? What cut off to end Raw?
So what happened with Raw?
That-
It was essentially like a 6-man tag or some shit.
Yeah,
like
the
that. 5-man
10-man,
tag,
10-man tag.
right? So essentially, they were battling it out, and Stone Cold comes in there, and AJ Styles just talking mad shit the whole time. The Stone
He
Cold
gives
does
him the
show.
stunner?
It was the best.
So-
house
so
show
it
came out. The stunner actually came out.
As soon as Alexander fucking...
Yeah.
pinned
it
this
yeah, it was a
his
little
music
funky
came on?
because
Yeah. But I'm just trying to clarify. You did get to see AJ
match.
get the stunner
Off
That
of
was
Stone
in the
Cold.
beginning.
at
no?
the end, though. At the end.
Caught it at the end as well.
At the
now
end,
what
he caught it.
are you talking about what happened afterwards, where he invited
After
AJ
the
back
tag
inside
match. Yeah.
and he shared a beard with him, and then
Yeah.
he gave him the stunner
Yeah.
again. That was
Yeah.
already on
That was on the
YouTube.
network. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right, so then
that
that
wasn't
wasn't
on
on
air.
TV.
No, that's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
So then, then that would make the intro was my favorite intro.
Yeah, he
My-
started. AJ
My
sold it like a
segment, favorite
champ.
segment. of
And then my thing was at the end, yo, all those wrestlers sharing beers with Stone Cold at the ring.
Yeah,
Like you
Yeah.
can tell that the Viking Raiders were just fucking having the time of their
yeah,
life.
they're
Like, this is
straight
a
edge.
dream.
Haha.
They're straight edge.
Yeah.
the
And they took a
Vikings.
beer
Yeah, well,
with
you
Stone
know,
Cold. You know what I mean? Like
they said it. They were like, if fucking Stone Cold gives you a beer, you
you
drink
don't
that
take
shit.
that. You know what I'm
son.
saying? Like, and then that you can see just the raw emotion. Like, Cedric Alexander got on the top of the turnbuckle, and like he just downed the beer. Like we have all thought of that moment,
Dude, it's
and
your,
they just experienced it.
it's your childhood dream, right? Like you're fucking in the ring with Stone Cold, throwing a beer bash.
more than anything else, like that would be so fucking throwing a beer bash.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah.
And we felt that.
And that's why
great.
I'm so happy that you guys got to experience that, because who does that now?
No one.
We're really glad
No one
that
excites
you're
you.
our friend.
But like, even he doesn't get like a pop like
Nah.
that.
Well.
Like that.
No, nobody gets a Stone Cold pop.
You know
Like
who?
a
You know
Stone
who's gonna
Cold
give
pop?
us a pop similar though?
Who?
Dwayne Johnson.
Hey.
When he debuts on Fox for SmackDown, I'm telling you, bro,
I hope
this
if
shit is happening.
if-
My people call this people. We got this shit. It's happening.
if it does happen, I want it to be a complete surprise.
So,
Well, then don't listen to our podcast. 'Cause I've been saying this shit for months.
spoiler alert, bitches.
Don't
So-
follow us on Twitter.
Best match of the night, yo. I really love that tag with all the 4 horsewomen, yo.
Oh,
That
a
was
good
a dope match.
That was a good match.
match.
I like that.
that was
That
exciting.
Dude, the 3-way.
I
The
think the triple
yeah,
threat,
the triple threat. Yeah, I
the
see that.
semifinal
They
match.
told me
for
not
the
to
King
talk
of the
about
Ring.
that.
Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin is gonna be your king of the ring.
Yo, so was the
So-
crowd popping, yo? Do
Let
we
me
hate
let
this
me tell,
motherfucker,
let me
yo?
tell you.
So
Yo.
is he King Corbin or King Baron?
It's just
It's
terrible.
King
Nah, it's gotta be
Baron.
why?
King Baron, right? Sounds more.
Yeah,
a
King
Ba-
Corbin.
but Baron's an
Boucher.
actual-
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
the
that's
last
a
name.
position. That's like manager, supervisor.
It's like
Okay.
it's like King Duke.
Well,
Yo,
either way, yo, you know you doing very well for yourself as a heel when New York City is in support. And
So why do
yo,
you
there
say-
was
why do you say they're in
let's go
support?
Corbin sucks
Oh,
Chance.
I did hear that on there.
all night.
But
night.
see, but
Like-
I feel like the sucks part, like they really mean sucks. 'Cause, yo, listen, I understand he's a heel. Don't get me wrong. I understand that's what they're trying to force feed us, right?
Yeah.
But the reality is, when you have a heel, that's a person that you cannot miss watching a segment. Because
So-
you want to see every opportunity for that person to get demolished, right?
So
and
yes,
Baron
X-Factor-
Corbin makes you change the channel. You can't digest his shit. So I'm going to tell you right now, if he ends up being the winner to this King of the Ring, if his shit flops with this final push, I want to see him being the fucking waiter at fucking Table for 3 on fucking WWE Network, yo.
What number?
WWE Network, yo. As Mankind, yo.
Yo, did you hear that? Fuck, Brazzers.
Oh,
No.
Yo, I heard a lot. Let's start at the top.
No,
Listen.
Bang
So-
Bros.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh,
Bang
Bang Bros.
Bros.
Okay, so let's start at the bottom. Listen.
They contacted Page.
This is not necessarily right.
Now we fucking talking.
But
All right.
Bang Bros.
Contacted Page.
Yo,
What?
no, that was taken without her discretion.
Is that where you saw Ricochet?
No,
This show is sponsored to you by Brazzers.
No,
Now let me
it's
go
not.
real quick.
Oh my God. Bang Bros put
no.
$10
I'm sorry,
million
Bang Bros.
down
Sponsored to you by Spec.
to fucking buy the naming rights to an arena, the Miami Heat arena, so it could be called Bang Bros. C. I forgot what the C stands for.
Center?
BBC. Oh, but maybe the center. So it could be the.
Stop.
BBC Arena.
How legit is that
shit?
That's what they released that shit. It looked like an article. It might
Shout
have
out
been bullshit.
to
I don't know.
Brazzers, yo, if that's true.
No, Bang Bros.
Bang Bros.
Bang
Bang
Bros.
Bros.
BB, asshole.
Bang
Shout out to
Bros.
Brazzers too from earlier.
Aren't they
From
all?
earlier, but yeah, yo, shout out to Bang.
Apparently,
Aren't they all like the same?
They
Like,
the
Shout out to
same- you gotta say
Reality
family.
Kings.
apparently,
Shout out
congratulations to
to
the WPXN Serena. Apparently,
whatever.
Western
Miami
Gas
Heat.
Station. What the?
that shit's
The
wild.
Miami Heat
So what the
lose
fuck
another
does that
game
have to do with Baron Corbin
in the
yo?
BBC. It had nothing to do with
Shit is a
Corbin.
flop.
It had to
bro.
do with an arena. An
know
arena
what-
chanting.
You know what's the worst
I
part?
want to
of,
chant BBC.
You know what's the
That's-
worst part of that triple threat match?
The Heat dancers dancing around.
And
the
it stands for
BBC.
something else. It does
You know what's
not
the worst
stand
part
for
of that?
what
Look
you
at all
think.
these balls in the BBC.
Baron Corbin. He was the worst part of that match. The way it ended was stupid.
King Boring?
Like right now, the best case scenario right now for the King of the Ring, right? Because obviously Elias fucking got hurt apparently, and didn't perform. So you have Shane McMahon pushing an old storyline, right? So the best case scenario is that Chad Gable wins and
We'll
turns
get there.
fucking
We'll get
heel.
there, though. We'll get there, though.
I
Don't
turns
spoil it.
love
fucking
it.
heel.
I fucking love
That would be best case scenario. Because yo, if I have to sit through fucking Baron Corbin on TV again, I had to go to therapy for that shit.
Shout out to Baron Corbin.
I had to fucking visit a local physician to make sure that I wasn't fucking going crazy.
Yo,
That the WWE was pushing this
that
man.
is hilarious.
The Arizona Cardinals could even stand them, bro.
King,
Shit,
King
yo,
Gable-
Every time, cause you know what? When you fail in life, it fucking sticks with you.
the fucking Cardinals.
You want to block us on Twitter, bro?
That was weeks ago.
You want to block us on Twitter,
That
bro?
was
You don't get
months
the
ago.
smoke.
You know who needs the smoke this week, man? I'm gonna take y'all back to before Raw happened. Worst match of the week for me.
Ooh.
My man Inez Cantor couldn't stay away in his own bubble. He had to step inside to the world of the WWE universe and you know, win the hardcore.
What?
Well, I'm sorry, the 24/7.
I am such a
title.
fan of Enos Cantor.
Because he took out the fucking jacket, the fucking Celtics jersey, motherfucker.
Because that was
Yeah, that was
Heelish
pretty
move.
heelish.
But
Good
you know,
job.
but you know what I
Well done.
realized?
I
He's
want to
not-
be his friend.
Yo, wasn't he going out with what's her face?
Yeah.
Dana Brooke.
Dana Brooke. She's swallowing that sword. But
She had a match.
what I realized,
Who, hers? Who, hers?
Nah, that Turkish sauce.
The turkey sausage?
No,
Speaking of
Turkish, but I
You're
guess.
saying that she loves breakfast? She eats breakfast for dinner?
She's definitely a snack. But listen, all I know is
No nice things.
Yo,
he must- all I know is
not one.
all I know is that he
She
loves
wants to main
wrestling.
event the BBC arena.
Oh my god! All
You
I
see
know-
how we tie every piece of news together for y'all? We,
Wow,
this
don't
is what
tie
we
no
do.
nooses, bro. Leave that
This
alone.
the fuck we do.
Listen. All I know is
That's why
that
she's always
he-
hanging out with Apollo and
He loves.
Titus, no?
Wow, he loves wrestling, but he's not gonna be able to wrestle
One night in
because
Dayton?
that was a terrible showing in the ring.
Guess
Diablo.
what? Guess what?
Chicken butt.
He was the 24/7 champion.
I know, but so was a newscaster on fucking
What?
ESPN.
The fuck?
This nigga had a conniption. CPR. Get the AD, bro.
You know when they switched
Get
the
the
language
AD.
on Buzz Lightyear and then he was fucked up?
Hola. Hola, yo soy Buzz.
Say, what
Yo, I'm digging Rudolph.
Rudolph.
The red-nosed reindeer.
The tag team.
Bobby Roode and
Yeah.
Dolph
Yeah,
Ziggler?
I can
You
fuck with it.
are?
I can fuck with
Yeah.
it. I
Or
can
what?
fuck with
Nah, yeah, Rudolph. Rudolph is
Rudolph
it.
the red-nosed.
Yeah.
Dolph the
I'm
Roode.
digging that. Like,
I
if they
can
can
fuck with
both keep that, like, swagger they got, like,
Yeah.
them coming together with the club,
I like that.
I can also dig the club getting bigger by
Yeah.
2 members.
I can.
How about let's fucking do it, right?
Yeah.
The original club.
Yeah.
You want to talk about original club? Listen, we got ECW that runs in packs, right? The fucking Extreme Originals. And then we got
The New World Order.
the New World Order creator, right?
All 800 members.
As
At
a
one point.
as a collective, he's running that shit. So let's put them together,
Don't-
son, on SmackDown.
The only
Let's
problem. the
build
only
a
problem I have-
faction, motherfucker.
The only problem with that is that like the only faction because you have Imperium too and you know NXT UK. You know, there's other factions in the system, but
Undisputed
Lucha
Era?
Bros, the
Not
Lucha
here.
Bros, but the Undisputed Era is the only one that can actually grow and like fucking make it work. I don't think the OC's over to that extent
How about
because it's not what you saw.
I
in the
okay,
understand
okay.
that, yo.
All right, let me give you another perspective on that. When the Undisputed Era comes up, who will they face? Exactly. So give them somebody.
No,
Build
I-
the OC now.
I'm
They're
with
the
that.
original, and then when the Undisputed Era comes, what do you say? But we're the originals. We're the originals. You guys are copies of us.
Man.
Yeah,
You know who I see being
and
a
that's
future.
it. And then they wrestle.
You know who I could see being a future leader of the OC? Tommaso
Me.
Ciampa,
Ooh.
along with
Damn.
the Good Brothers.
That shit pop
Or
my
what
beer.
about Finn?
That might be
Ooh,
nice. That might be
Finn.
Nah,
fun.
Finn needs to go to NXT UK.
But
Battle
they,
Walter.
That'll be some shit, yo.
Finn and NXT UK.
Finn against
Finn-
Walter.
The
Finn
disrespect.
takes on Imperium.
The disrespect. That's what the Fiend did to Finn right now. He sent him to NXT UK.
Fuck
Is that what
him.
we're saying?
Yo, why not?
Coño, that's
Why
what
not?
Kathy did.
Why not? Right? You want to build
Wow.
Bray Wyatt as a monster and then not kill Finn. Yo, it does not kill Finn.
He
Let's
could-
talk about it. The fucking main roster. Yo, you need
Casi
to,
me cago, bro.
yo,
You telling
need
me
a wet
hey,
nap?
you're trying to defend,
What's that
and
on
you
the
trying
floor?
to sit
you got
here.
a Lysol wipe?
You're trying to
I
sit
forgot
here
what
with
the
a-
fuck I was saying.
You're
You
trying to
just shit
sit
yourself.
here with a serious face and
I
try
was.
to rationalize
I tried.
the
We
fact
tried, yo, we tried.
that the NXT
What?
champion,
Yes. The
Legend.
one, the number one.
right?
Yeah.
him losing to the Fiend, not being pushed appropriately on the E.
Yep.
Going to NXT
Yep.
UK,
And then
and
being
that's a push.
no, not necessarily a push, but it's a fucking at the
I was
minimum.
about to say.
It's a push, motherfucker.
Out
It
the
is a
door.
push.
Listen,
It's a lateral move.
Get the fuck out!
so since when is a fucking a sled a lateral
Yo,
move?
listen.
Since when is a fucking slide a lateral move?
NXT
But is it a slide?
UK
Like, where was he
is
positioned?
gonna be on the network. They need stars there. Like NXT had
Listen,
its own fucking
Listen,
thing.
the B team did a fucking dark show, and they get more
I'll tell
publicity
you
than
what.
NXT UK.
You know what they definitely are
son,
doing?
nah.
What they definitely are doing is they about to give Roderick Strong the fucking title,
I mean, let's
and that's how they're gonna open competition with
NXT
AEW.
They're gonna
UK,
compete
let's
the
talk
Undisputed
about it, right?
Prophecy.
Yeah.
Undisputed
AEW,
Era is gonna be at the top
Everyone's
heel.
talking
Golden.
about Walter versus fucking Tyler Bate that weekend.
Yeah,
Son,
yeah.
you throw Cesaro
That's about it.
back
Yeah.
there in NXT UK.
You got
You throw
Cesaro, you got
fucking
KO,
Finn.
you got.
I'm not.
I got
gonna-
another good name for you, Sheamus.
What happened to
See,
him
no,
and his neck?
He's in
yo?
great
But that's what
shape.
I'm
You do.
saying,
If you do
though.
that,
Is he?
if that's your
Yes.
package, I just don't like the wrestlers
Bring
you've
back
mentioned. Wade Barrett.
Dwayne Wade. Oh, well,
Nah, Dwayne Wade's at the BBC.
The wrestlers you've oh my god.
And then come
Are you
November,
gonna send Aleister Black over there?
and
too?
then come
To the
November,
BBC?
you know who shows up to UK, NXT UK? Marty Scurll.
See, but the thing is,
Son.
that's when you bring Finn.
bring your entrance.
That's when you bring Finn. If Marty Scurll ends up there, that's when you bring Finn.
Nah. You bring Marty Scurll after Finn, no?
Nah. Finn needs a reason to go over there.
Finn needs to be the
Sheamus
hero.
has been pushed in many different ways, hasn't worked.
Ah.
Fucking Cesaro has been. This is why it works for them.
Well, no,
Finn just got here.
It's
No,
gonna
no,
be
no. You know what's
interesting.
awesome? Remember at NXT UK the first takeover they had? When
Yo.
right up in my right in my mouth.
Just like this weekend. Prepárate.
Saturday.
Bloodsport.
There's gonna be a lot of stuff on my face.
Wow, that's a lot.
It melts in your mouth, not your hand. Keep that in mind.
If it ain't savage,
He knows karate, dickhead.
It's like we're no what?
Do we get anything else in there? That's what she said.
you dirty Indian.
Yo, let's smack shit up, yo.
That's-
Let's keep
that's what
smacking
everyone
shit up.
says.
Put some Smackdown on. Get the graph.
Smack
It's
it
going
down.
bananas right now.
Smack it up.
Yeah, music. I hear it.
Here we go.
I hear the music, man.
For limited time only. Tuesday nights.
Your erection. Oh.
Because
Next 7 days.
starting in a couple weeks, you already know.
So how you guys feel about the opening with the dead man? With
Who's
Sammy?
opening?
I felt so good about it because I didn't see it. Because I don't want to see this man on TV no more, man. So you saw what Stone Cold did on Monday? Undertaker was the antithesis of that. Because we've seen him so many times, and he doesn't look great, and they make him do things that he shouldn't be doing.
O sea, el muerto popped the blucho y se le
But
paró.
you know what? Yes, you're absolutely right. I do not dispute any of those things except the fact that when he came out, everybody popped.
Of course. 'cause
And
he's
it's
the
the-
Disrespect.
And it's not as big as Stone Cold's pop, but it was bigger than everybody else's pop.
Yeah, but it's respect though. Like you gotta, their attraction.
that's
so
why-
I brought this point up. Shout out to Yep I Like Wrestling. I was on their show this weekend. And
Yeah.
we talked about how
I like wrestling.
Shout out
boy
to
Sonny
the
Sofrito and
And it
that.
works.
shout out to the Glamazon.
Hey, shout out, cool peoples.
So
Much love.
yo, they bring back Undertaker. They bring back Austin.
Stop the crying.
Who did more? You had Austin come out, do a segment to open the show. He closed the show, gave out stunners to fucking AJ Styles
It was
twice.
so satisfying.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
sir.
then you said it yourself. He got a lot of pop, right?
But
And
Taker's
Undertaker
character-
did one thing, come out, and
But-
then it took mad naps in between people.
But
him being to the fucking ring.
Taker's character
Mad
can't
naps.
like pander to the crowd, right? Like
Gentlemen,
that's not what Taker does.
One
Gentlemen-
choke slam, he's gone.
Gentlemen-
never
Basically
to be
what he
speaking
can do.
again.
That's his-
gentlemen, let's not forget what this week represented, right?
Football.
But
Vince
We
McMahon
understood.
sucking,
We,
Jones's cock.
we understood that in order to compete, to step to the table to AEW, what they're doing right now, they're gonna have to take a dip to the past, right? They're gonna have to bring these legends to come through. And having fucking Raw and SmackDown on MSG, this week you had people at the show that for the first time were seeing Undertaker come out. They were seeing Stone Cold Steve Austin come out. Your son saw Stone Cold Steve Austin come out for the first time in his life. The same thing happened for the Undertaker. So you're gonna get a pop.
blessed be the fruit.
But the ones that have been there that we've seen it, right? Like I'm good. Like, if I would have went to the show and I would have missed the Undertaker, I would have been like, all right. Like, it wouldn't have affected me as much.
Okay.
Because we've seen it so much, and I've been disappointed with what we've
You
seen.
think kids
Just look at
today-
Saudi Arabia.
You think kids today
What?
appreciate it?
This man saying
You
that.
think
We're
kids-
gonna forget about that Botch Fest?
Nah.
Like, are we that forgiving?
Yo.
I have mercy, but come on.
You think the kids today
Nah, that's
appreciate
awful.
Undertaker?
Of course, the allure of it alone,
What
Right?
have the kids today seen?
right? They've been seen his work.
What has your son
Nothing,
seen?
yo. Nothing. He
Exactly.
comes
The
out,
Undertaker.
talks on the mic.
That's why
and
y'all gotta
leaves.
educate these kids, yo. WWE Network, yo, it's free.
There's no,
Until March or some shit.
there's no graveyard anymore.
Oh, word. They're doing like a tiered pricing
Yeah.
system.
Yeah.
They're fucking
Trying
us
to
out of
compete.
$9.99.
Check out our archives, goddammit. This is
This is going up.
we been spoiled that for y'all.
Yeah, yeah.
Qué pinga, bro.
I don't remember what the pricing was, but who gives a fuck? It's going up, so I'm
$19.99.
gonna have to jack. Oh, are you gonna? Are you
Wait,
getting
what are you
that
gonna
shit?
do?
Yo, you should.
Yeah, what?
I guess
Actually,
I
you should
am.
get WWE Network. See,
Let
the
me
thing
fill out
is,
the form and create the password for you.
I use JP's thing.
What
so-
happened was my bank account
Hey, and
works
his password
where
too, right?
in 3
Sharing
days
is caring.
it goes
That's
from
what I-
savings
what?
to the- what?
Old school, you know it would work if you speak in the fucking mic, bro.
Right here,
Right here.
Damn, bro, yo, we've been doing shit for a year, bro.
Episode 76, baby.
Maybe he doesn't like dark things by his mouth.
Hey.
You better get used to it.
Like, you like two dark things, man.
Speaking of,
Alright, so-
no, I can't say that.
so
Emperor
the-
Moon and Bailey.
Emperor Moon and Bailey.
Speaking of butts,
Oh,
Nah. The King of the Ring semifinals.
oh,
fire.
Chad Gable and Shane McMahon. That was a surprise?
I hated that entrance,
Yeah.
man. I hated the whole. Ugh.
The whole thing.
I mean, obviously it was a caca sandwich because Elias. We couldn't get Elias. I just
had the time of my
For real?
life.
My God.
for real.
And I never
For real?
felt this way before.
That's how
Yo,
you
I thought it was
And
great.
I swear.
It is true. Yo, son, that shit was great. Heel work by Shane McMahon.
Great.
Everybody was mad at that shit.
It was great.
That shit was beautiful. Everybody's be like, nah, that shit was whack. What?
I just
Don't you want to see that man get his fucking ass whooped right now?
Who, Shane?
Yes.
But I've been wanting to see that though.
but the thing for me,
He just stole another fucking.
I wasn't mad.
spot?
I wasn't mad at what occurred during the match. I think Shane, we've said it for months, one of the top heels in the WWE for some time, and that's not to shit on him, but that's also not great, right? But my thing is just the idea of Shane implemented into a match. I already knew he wasn't gonna win. You already knew once Corbin won, Gable was going over. You already knew that. That was a fact.
So do you think Gable's going over? Yes, you're right. But you think Gable's going over Corbin?
I don't think so. And that's a mistake at this point, right? But I don't think so. But I knew once Corbin won, you're not going to put him up against Elias. Once Elias got thrown out, you're not going to put him up against
Oh,
Shane.
of course not. No way.
I mean, I know they try to tease the best in the world shit, right? But nah.
I'll tell you what. I see a universe where Chad Gable becomes king and he turns heel.
That would be
I
fantastic.
see that too.
And he's King Gable and he makes because he's shorty, right? Like everybody's calling him short and now that becomes a thing and he's the king but he's short.
Napoleonic
And he-
complex.
Right. So like that becomes a thing, and then he always has that over Corbin that he beat him. So Baron Corbin is royalty, right? So like Baron Corbin will do like his GM shit, but still like he's like I got to deal with this short motherfucker, and then like they got that whole shit going. Son, yo, let's fucking
It'll
write
write
it.
itself. It'll
You're
write
welcome,
itself.
Royal
Again.
stepping stool.
Yo, just a fun fact.
Oh, that'd be crazy. He got Baron Corbin taking a knee and fucking stepping on him to do like interviews and shit.
Wow. There's a lot on the line for this fucking finals.
I'm just saying.
Pretty
just
Chubbs, you want to
saying.
say some shit?
Just a fun fact.
Crack
this was
kills.
Shane McMahon's first match at MSG.
Oh.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Wasn't it like 25 years since for Stone Cold since he stunned somebody in MSG?
Like 20 years.
Some boss guy.
Crazy,
There.
man. Crazy. Oh, yeah. That dude, the XFL guy.
We had another heavy machinery sighting. Roman Reigns and Eric Rowan got into it.
I hate this storyline now.
It's
Like I'm not
stupid.
interested in this.
Yo, how you going to push Connor's, what is it, Connor's kids? And
Connor Cures.
Connor's Cures, and you're going to do that to fucking Rowan? Like, there's pictures online of him staring down at Rowan, and then the Connor's Cure is behind him.
Say Connor's Cures. You're an idiot.
Indeed.
You just made the list.
I did.
Remember we used to have that?
Who the fuck is that
the
guy?
board. We had the board.
Lionheart man over here.
Lionheart, man.
So
Come
we got
bicho.
nice things, yo.
So, are we gonna talk about the best show on TV?
Yo,
Are we?
So what
the
happened? What
the
happened?
one that is soon to feature Finn Balor and Cesaro.
Not NXT UK, no.
Not the
okay.
UK one.
Nah,
No.
this one's gonna feature Pete Dunne and Tony Storm.
This is the Floridian one.
Rhea Ripley. Yes.
Orlando.
We're talking about NXT.
Will they also have things at the
NXT.
BBC?
NXT. Wow.
I feel like
I guess so.
Will Takeover be at the BBC?
I feel
If
like
Vel-
Tony Storm would wanna go to the BBC.
if Velveteen Dream is there,
Oh my God.
And Keith Lee.
Oh,
because you
wow.
want the experience.
Oh my.
What
Shouts.
was that? That was a lot of gold.
This
That's a lot.
That's the Fandango stuff or the
Yeah.
whatever,
Those
bro.
aren't spirit fingers.
Whatever. Damian
Ask
Priest
your mom what my spirit
kicks off
fingers.
NXT defeating
Punishment
POA.
Martinez. Shout out.
She learned from
Monster
your abuela.
Factory.
Pete Dunne who's in action.
Nimblest fingers in the West.
Yo, what a match. Pete Dunne versus Angel Garza. That was a nice little outing. Honestly, that match pushed both gentlemen. Garza obviously didn't win, but he looked strong in that match. Like they fought it out. It wasn't a squash match to say the least.
He took him to his limits for
Yeah.
sure.
Better than
it's
his
good.
uncle.
Oh,
You remember Hector?
Hector Garza.
Guerrero, I know him well.
Who?
Some say he turned into a rooster.
Speaking of
Um,
roosters, what's going on with Cameron Grimes?
Seguridad.
What happened
He's
to
been
him?
watching too much Clockwork Orange or Jericho, cause he came out with a top hat this week with the eye, with eyeliner and eye. You didn't see that?
Very, very gimmick heavy.
Yeah, like what the
Doesn't
why
Josh
not?
Robinson do
Yeah,
that
but
in
why not,
NJPW?
But that wasn't his thing.
But give him sauce.
But it
Why,
was. It
what-
was this thing in Impact.
Was he
the cult leader.
was he a dude in tights? Like, because we
No,
got plenty of those.
He's a dude in black.
We have a lot of
underwear and
those.
Black
He still-
fucking
he
thing.
still
That's
wears
all it
black
is.
tights.
There's a lot of
Right.
guys.
Yeah,
All right, but
it was-
then now
I
he's got a
just-
top
I
hat and some
didn't-
eyeliner. Like, good. Like, something,
It
right?
looks done already. That's the only thing.
Well, eyeliner? Like, how many people have
No, he
eyeliner?
did
The
like
Undertaker?
Clockwork Orange. He did like Clockwork Orange.
I have
Something
no
that-
idea what Clockwork Orange is.
Jericho, have you seen Jericho come out in New Japan?
Oh, yeah, with
Just
the
that.
line like that?
Yeah,
Like that?
he had that.
All right, so what? That's interesting. That's more than a guy in tights. Like, I'm tired of just guys in tights.
You know what's
He
better than
wasn't-
guys in
he's
tights?
briefs. Girls in tights.
Girls in tights.
And you know what's better than girls in tights?
Rhea Ripley in tights?
Girls naked?
Wow. That is,
Oh, that's a lot.
That was a lot. There's a Chad much.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Holy shit!
Not one. Rhea Ripley and Shayna Baszler went at it, and it ended in
Yo,
the DQ.
yo,
His
I don't want to
blazer
hear
was
it, yo.
nice, though.
I don't want to hear it, yo. Between in this entire NXT show, between Pete Dunne's intro music and Shayna Baszler's, yo, fucking dope. Like those are two amazing intro songs, bro.
Yeah,
They get you going.
I wish they could find one for Cesaro. I hate Cesaro.
Yeah, man.
He's had so many.
The bar one wasn't even that bad as this one. This was
He had
terrible.
one with like an alarm and not
Yeah.
the siren.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I
The
thought that was
007 look.
I like the
007
fake
was the
Dean
most-
Malenko one.
Which one was that one?
That was
The
original
007?
007. Yeah.
Ah,
Ho 7.
that was
Yeah,
good. That
well,
was
Rhea
good.
Ripley and Shayna Baszler went at it, yo, and
Rhea Ripley, yo.
it showed very much promise and potential.
Did
for
they
the
have
feud.
chemistry?
Yeah, man, and then it ended in the DQ, so they didn't make nobody look bad.
Okay, Shayna
So-
with her 39-year-old ass.
That could potentially be the next woman's
She's
title at the next
39.
Shayna
NXT takeover,
Baszler.
right?
Shayna Baszler is
Who else to take
39
it away
years
from
old.
her?
Whoa,
Nobody else.
whoa.
Oh.
¿Qué es lo que te está diciendo?
Oh.
No estoy entendiendo, no estoy comprendiendo.
Shayna Baszler is
A mi favor
30.
y habla paso.
Where the fuck
Dímelo
is
más
that
paso,
sound?
pedazo por pedazo.
Shayna Baszler
But
is
we did get a vignette of
30
who's coming back.
Shut the fuck up. Shayna Baszler is 39
I'm sorry,
years
Bobby.
old.
Yo, 39?
She's 39 años. Esa tipa tiene 40. She's the Drew Brees of the game, and she's NXT.
See, she does not look
But who do we get a vignette from, yo? My
fucking
bad.
39.
The queen of the kicks,
Ooh.
Dakota Kai. She's coming back.
Oh, I like Dakota Kai.
I like Dakota Kai too. You could kick this
Shout out to
face.
Bailey's sister.
Yo, we got a Bailey sister shout out again?
Oh, my
I thought we were done with that. That was weeks
out.
ago.
Should have been weeks ago.
Whoa.
Oh shit.
So, are we gonna
We gonna talk about it. That's right.
the heels, pops, and chair shots?
Of the
Of the
week. De la semana.
So who we got as heel of the week, fellas?
So I have the King of the Ring, the future King of the Ring,
King Boring?
Sir Baron Corbin, for becoming in his triumphant ways King of the Ring. heel of this week and next week, perhaps.
I see you, Baron, and I raise you, Shane McMahon.
I'm gonna have to agree with that one. I'm gonna have to agree with the Shane one.
Hey.
He took out
'Cause
Elias.
once again, it
on
was
injury.
lackluster. It was lackluster, bro. He pulled Ricochet and covered the guy.
Boom.
And he's a
Yo,
heel
but-
because of that.
But have you guys thought about the concept that what if
It's offensive when he wears his GU in a tank top, bro.
Do you
Shout
stand
out to-
up so the
That's
base
no
doesn't shake
longer
your
a
ass?
thing,
shout out to
I'm
Vince.
stretching
Mr.
out.
McMahon.
When you're hung low, you have
Yo,
to-
but what if Elias gets inserted into
I have no idea
the
what
the
that's
finals of the King of the Ring and they make it a triple threat match?
Why is Elias getting inserted anyway?
Why not?
Hey.
I was Paige about that
Whoa.
Hey.
shit. Listen, all I know is that the more we talk
She
about
likes
it,
3-ways, right?
I feel like
And title.
Shane McMahon is going to interject himself into this King of the Ring.
Ah.
The more we talk about it,
That was the best one.
I think Shane's going to
Vespa?
interject himself
You
into
think he's
this
not done?
tournament.
The best
I think the best in the world shit is going to happen again.
Desecrated the women's title.
He obviously is going to screw over Chad Gable. He's
You
going to
think-
screw over Chad
You
Gable.
think he'll step aside and do something with Kevin Owens now on the side, whatever?
No, he's going to win the King of the Ring.
Biggest heel of the week, I got Inez Canner.
They're
yo.
gonna run that.
What'd you just say?
They're gonna
Inez Canner for being a bitch
Ines.
and fucking taking out his Celtics jersey
I mean, he did
and
the
winning the
opposite of
title
being a bitch, right?
in
That
the
is
in the
pretty
in the
sweet.
Madison
That
Square
took,
Garden.
That took a lot of cojones.
All right,
How about the dude that beat up a ref?
In British wrestling.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
that guy is heel of the week,
Can we
yo.
talk about Josh Bottom?
You wanna enlighten us?
handle that.
So Rev Pro was having one of their.
Thank you for speaking in the mic, yo.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah.
Do I gotta?
You know what it is?
Can
Turn
you-
to
can
the
you hear me?
side. That there you go.
There we go.
You gotta
Hold
like.
Holy okay.
Look.
Asshole, you were
There.
speaking in the mic. You were
There.
fine.
You gotta speak on this side. Of
I was
it.
giving you positive
Like
praise.
here, where I gotta hold it like this,
Yes.
and then
Oh
like
my-
this,
And then you gotta like.
and then you gotta rub it, and then
Yes.
and then you.
You were
All right.
Okay.
What was happening?
I don't know.
Speak
So-
up, Salami.
so
Speak up.
Rocking the mic 101.
Save that for Saturday, bro.
Rev, Jesus Christ.
Saturday.
What,
So
where
just
where am I
for-
doing this at Bloodsport?
Just for the record, you were speaking into the mic. I was giving you praise, asshole.
I was, and then everyone started freaking
What
out.
were you praising?
Speak.
Okay, so Rev Pro, their tag team champions, Shawn
It doesn't matter what the
Samuels
No, it
and
does.
Josh Bodum.
He was getting kicked. He was getting his ass kicked.
The ref counted an early 3 count, ending the match 5 minutes early, and they decided that was a punishable offense.
Wow, they took him to court?
So Shaw Samuels, trying to get some heat, did a quick power slam. He didn't let the ref know what was going on, so the ref wasn't ready for it. Shaw did protect him. His partner, who fucking didn't kick out of the 3 count, that was on him, Josh Bodum, he fucking pulled the ref outside and just started beating the shit out of him. The ref is out. He retired.
What? That's crazy.
Oh, that's not how I understood it. I thought that. So he got power slammed, and then because he wasn't down with that, like he wasn't down with physical anything, he fucking put like he was hitting the dude, Barton or whatever.
Nah.
So let me ask you a question.
So
Did this-
Barton's partner was the one that was fighting him.
No. So his partner did the power slam to get some heat.
Okay.
And he apologized later. He said, I didn't give him the heads up. It was something I
Right,
did on the
right, I
spur of the
saw-
moment.
yeah, I saw
but I
that.
took care of him. Like, he didn't, it wasn't like a shoot power slam. After that, his partner Bottom grabs his legs, pulls him out of the ring, and then starts wailing away at him,
Oh, see, all right,
injuring
yeah.
his neck.
The part was that when he pulled him out, the dude started punching him, and he was like, "I'm not cool with any of this shit." So he fucked him up.
So let me ask you this question. Did this ref, was he a wrestler in the past?
No, he was just a straight ref.
Because I think NXT UK you kind of did a spin-off of that story because you had Cassius Ohno attack Sid.
Scala.
Yes, sir. And now they're about to have a British Blood Rules match?
British rounds.
A British rounds match.
Which is what are the rules to a British rounds, man?
It's the same as Duchess of Queensborough, right?
Which is actually based on Admiral Lord Montevel's rules.
What the fuck?
Montel
So
Montavious
many
Porter.
loops.
He was MVP from WWE.
Which was a shoot. So there was a shoot committee in the UK in 1947 that
Like
came
for
up
real?
with rules
Listen.
for pro wrestling.
Listen, when I heard Nigel McGinnon,
McGinnon?
Steve,
McGinnon and them.
when
McGinnon
I
and
heard,
them,
when
man.
I heard McGinnis, William Regal, speak on the rules. All I thought was these motherfuckers like to take breaks to drink beer. Because why do you have so many breaks in this match? Why do you have so many rules changes? What is this, a jousting fest?
Yo, is
It adds layer of psychology to it.
or is it brilliant?
It adds layer.
Maybe if like we knew how matches needed to be written to last that long, we'd fucking appreciate it so much more.
It's something to see, folks. Something to see.
Hire
I'm
those
tune in.
writers, man.
I'm gonna tune in because
if
you know why?
have a baby
Cassius
face.
Ono
Yep.
always
He'll
has
make it
my
happen.
attention. Always
He'll
has
make
my
it happen.
attention.
Oh no.
He makes it work wherever, man. Oh no,
You know who has his attention?
Chris Hero,
Golden Corral.
Golden Corral.
You know who else has it? What's her
What
name?
the fuck?
Fucking the manager's daughter,
Cracker Barrel.
Rachel Evers,
Rachel,
who is actually Rachel Ellering.
Oh, Rachel.
Oh,
Ellering.
Paulie's girl.
That
She's
is
tall.
who he's
She's like
smashing.
5'10", yo.
Damn.
Yeah.
Chair shot of the week?
Oh.
I give it to Ernest Cantor.
Who?
Ernest
Ernest
Cantor.
P. Worrell.
You would after he wins that title, you gold
That,
digger.
that ugly fuck.
Listen, the
I
chair
don't
shot of the week, man, for me.
ROH.
It goes
Happened
to
a while
NWA for hiring
but
Jim Cornette.
it wins the award this week. Is John Moxley not being able to make it Bloodsport this week
Word.
on Saturday.
Yo, like, get better.
Saturday.
Get better and all that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Mercy.
Like
but fuck you
today.
at the same
but
time.
it's like, fuck.
Yeah.
man.
I mean, listen, it's not because of Mono.
But get better.
Right?
But fuck. Oh,
It's not
fuck
because
you.
of Mono. It's
Yeah,
because of
Sam
Mono.
Darnold.
Right.
God damn it.
Right.
Fucking Jets, man.
No nice things.
Electric
Giants are not
baseball.
any better, though.
Giants are trash.
Yo, so what's going on this Sunday?
Sunday.
Sunday.
Don't we have a pay-per-view on Sunday?
El Domingo? El Domingo?
We got a WWE Clash of Champions.
trash of
Clash of
champions.
Mojones.
Trash.
A trash of
Trash.
So we gonna do the picks?
Basura cow.
Let's do the pigs.
Yo, make sure to pull up Bloodsport because we don't run down that
we gotta
card.
get-
Fuck
too,
'em,
baby.
fuck
We
'em.
gotta get Bloodsport in there too.
All right.
So, yo,
So
what we're
let's
gonna
run
do
through
is
this
we're
trash.
gonna run through this trash card and we're
Yep.
gonna run through the Bloodsport
You think
card
it's trash?
and
Word.
see
Yeah.
and see how many matches as far as what we're looking forward to seeing. Which card wins, right?
I think this card is solid, bro.
Yeah, it's
Really?
a solid piece of shit.
So is my stool.
I mean, tell me something I haven't
That's
seen
good.
before.
That's a lot of fiber.
Tell me something I haven't seen
I
before.
like the black.
Tell me
people.
something that's not predictable.
Your taint.
All these matches, I can tell you the winner. To fucking
You've seen your taint?
what?
Oh, okay.
If you have a long enough mirror.
No DQ match. Roman Reigns versus Rowan.
Oh.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, you just saw it on Monday Night Raw or SmackDown.
But a match? Like, I want to see. So, Rowan's supposed to be developing a character here, right? And, like,
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
a very exciting time to, like, do a very
That's what, they say,
exciting thing.
that's what they say about mayonnaise, developing
With-
flavors.
Nah, Chief. If it starts changing flavors, it's old, dog. Throw that shit out.
So is egg roll.
There's no relish in that shit.
Never
Egg
change
roll.
colors.
The egg's gone bad. The egg's gone bad. You didn't see the travesty that occurred when they actually gave him a mic and he started using it.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I didn't think it was
He wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Yo, I would prefer Ronda Rousey every day to
Jesus.
get on the mic
You know
before
what?
Randy
At the end, she wasn't that.
She was okay. Yeah.
Damn.
Exactly.
Ronda.
And at least it was nice to look at.
You know what Rowan is?
Oh, yeah.
He's like that early 80s monster that you feed to Hogan, right? So they need someone to feed to Roman, and Rowan fits that bill. Like, he's a big dude.
So he's the
He can
warlord?
work.
What
He's a warlord. He's Hercules.
if in this no DQ
Barbarian?
match, Lars Sullivan comes and helps motherfucking Rowan, and they become like these
freak
two
shows? The
white
monsters.
supremacists?
Yeah, whatever they need to
That's
become.
that's. I mean, that's
Ouch.
I don't see that happening.
KKK?
What?
Vanilla
KKK?
Giants.
God.
I don't know. They're just too big, like gangly
Earthquake-
motherfuckers. Like,
Earthquake and typhoon.
They ain't fat.
Bless you.
No, so you name them tornado and hurricane. Or some
Typhus.
shit.
The natural
Sequoia
disasters.
and
The new age natural disaster.
This-
Global warming.
This match might be a
Wow.
natural disaster.
How about he turns into the global warming? Where he was protecting.
And then Daniel Bryan comes back.
Exactly.
He's the
Captain
leader.
Planet.
Yeah, he's
No,
Captain
well, he was
Planet.
advocating before. Now he's on.
No,
the
they'll
other
be
side.
feuding.
It's Pokemon
Somehow.
gone wrong.
Drew Gulak.
Wins.
Humberto
Wins.
Carrillo.
Say no more. He
Lince
wins.
Dorado.
He wins.
He beats the
SmackDown
Spanish
Tag
guys.
Team Championship, The New Day versus The Revival.
This
that
might
could
be a good match. Might be a
Yeah,
good
that
match.
shit'll bang.
It might also be a,
Who goes?
a title change. too,
Revival?
maybe.
You know
Yo.
who it depends on for me? Who will make this a good match? The big old guy.
Vince?
No. In the Revival.
The what?
The big
what?
old guy? Randy Orton?
Yeah, what is it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
If he interferes.
Okay.
If we see Randy Orton pull off that
I think
move,
they're
that
the same
RKO,
age, but-
That super RKO?
I mean, he's the old guy in the
You
locker
mean
room,
the
right?
3D?
Yes, sir.
Can we call
I
it
can
the
see
3D?
that. I can
Yeah.
see
Yes,
that
sir.
for sure.
If that happens, that'll make that match exciting because we've seen this before.
And then what's
And
next
it's
for the,
good.
for the revival with the tag titles from SmackDown now? What do you think?
I don't know.
Who chases them?
Nah, like, is it even going to be relevant?
I don't know.
Nah, if
Has
that-
it been
it's moving
relevant
to
up to
Fox.
this point?
That's
I'll
why.
tell you
Moving to
what.
Fox.
if that happens with the New Day, right? And fucking Orton comes out, then Kofi has to come out and let them fucking go at it when they're not even supposed to wrestle. I'm down for that.
That builds a story.
Hell yeah. And like, yo, they had to get
Yo.
separated, like blah blah blah.
One
And
dies and we need a new main event.
No, no, what?
Listen,
Or Vince is
Reminiscent-
like, fuck it, we'll do it live.
Yo.
Get in the ring, we're gonna start this match right now, and that's how the match rocks.
reminiscent of old Bret Hart segments, right? In the middle of the pay-per-view, there's a fight in the back, right? Him and Stone Cold, him and Shawn Michaels. Like, that's what you got. Building up to the match that's happening later that night. They fought a couple times today already. Yeah, that tells a story. Especially a story that's been told like this so many times. You need something different. That'll make that
I
match.
can dig it.
Well, something different. The Raw Tag Team Championships on the line when Braun Strowman and Seth Rollins collide against Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode.
And just as boring as you read it is how I felt it in my lungs.
Ugh.
Except
I
that
felt
the
it in
most
my
exciting
penis.
part of this is Ziggler and Rude.
I
Their
like.
tag team chemistry is pretty impressive.
I hope they win it.
I hope they win it.
Yeah.
that'd
And
be
they
cool.
become the next members of the OC, baby.
Well,
Yo, I'm just saying.
No
Okay.
NWO?
Women's Tag Team Championship. Yo, if they're not gonna write a story, I'm not gonna care about the match. I'm
the
just
match
saying.
is so bad, I don't even care to see Mandy Rose.
What is Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss? What is that? Like, what is that?
Yo, they've had a
It's a thing
legitimate.
somewhere.
They've had a legitimate chance to put these tag team titles, and they haven't even been able to partner up to any women to face them.
Can
Like, you should be seeing segments with like women wrestlers saying, "Yo, we need to go after those titles. Let's team up. Let's go get this shit.
Let's make pranks.
Make a tournament. There
Here-
should be something."
Here's something we didn't talk about. Boss and Hug finally reunite and they fucking take the L.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
this
that's
is
true.
This is true.
Yeah.
Like how is that your single best or tag team, women's tag team, and you're like, nah, fuck them.
But at the
Like,
same
plus,
time,
the storyline would have been better with the
Yeah.
heels going over like that.
but they still didn't lose any steam though. I don't feel they lost steam with that L. It was a great match.
No, but it would have made more sense to have them go over.
Yeah.
But according to
You
the
want your
WWE
faces in
math,
peril, right?
according to that WWE math,
You want your
Steiner
faces in
math?
peril.
if Sasha
Yeah,
Banks
exactly.
lost on Monday, she might be winning on Sunday.
Hey.
Just saying.
It depends who writes it, right? Like, who's gonna be in charge of like?
Paul
to
Heyman.
Linda about that shit.
So what you're saying is they might become the 2-woman power trip?
Oh,
That's how I
Like,
see them.
why
being
not?
like they
tag
win
champions,
both
though.
titles and then win the tag strap?
I see them leaving with both straps.
Yo, how
we all
upsetting?
seen how that's worked
how,
for Seth.
how upsetting is it that Bailey hasn't changed her theme song yet?
Bailey.
Yeah, that's happening though. At some point,
Bailey.
it should.
It's confusing.
Bro, that shit is
listen,
like-
listen. I'm
Doesn't
gonna
make
say
any
it.
sense.
I'm gonna say it. All right.
Say it, bro.
Bailey's fucking whack.
you
All
want a
right,
hug?
that's it.
Aye.
That's it. Yo,
Go
it's
ahead,
it,
go
like
ahead.
yo, she's the worst of the 4 horsewomen. Listen,
That's not gas.
listen. I know what I'm saying here. But she's so good. Yeah, but really, is she though?
She is though.
But like
But she is though.
really?
And we've never seen her as a heel.
Her matches are good. Like she puts really good wrestling matches. But like character wise, she hasn't done a single thing.
Yo, tú no te puedes hacer un fucking moño bien, bro. Yo, what's up with that side shit, bro?
I'm talking about her character. Like no,
I'm
no,
talking
alright.
about her fucking
me
ponytail, bro.
And this is why this is an opportunity.
Clarify.
And this is why this is an opportunity. Her turning heel, she
Damn.
can change that shit all up. It's just gonna be a gradual progression. It seems like.
Fuck, man.
Because it should have happened already. Io Shirai did it quickly, right? And it works.
This stupid idiot.
Yo, what are you, 5, bro? Ponte un moño.
Fucking ponytails.
Ya, no, coño, te jala por el moño.
So what are our
Oh, I
thoughts on
remember.
Kofi versus Randy?
You just gonna skip everything else?
Basically.
Yeah.
Miz versus Nakamura?
Well, we'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah, let's keep on with the
Shinsuke
card.
retains.
Shinsuke and the Miz.
I say he
Shinsuke
retains.
takes it.
I think the Miz wins.
Think so?
Experience.
Swear
I'll
you're
never to
wrong.
fuck with Shinsuke again
Remember-
after this weekend.
Remember, we're going to Fox now, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
The
You give it to
Miz has the
must
show,
see,
Miz and
blah, blah,
Mrs.,
blah,
right?
blah, 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 blah.
You have
Them.
to. You have to.
But
Nah, I
Miz
just-
and Mrs. is on USA.
Fuck that Miz. I just feel
Still,
like
it's a star.
why'd you
People
put
know.
Sami Zayn with Nakamura if you're not gonna
He's
make
a
him
celebrity,
win?
right?
Yeah, like,
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I'm not understanding like what direction are we going in? Like
So
we're going
they're
this way.
They're potentially setting
For
up for
real,
a,
we're like
a
doing-
Shinsuke Sammy
Like who's doing math and coming up with 11 here?
Even
like,
Ricochet has a better direction than this.
Wow.
Right up the.
Wow.
Wow,
The next
we-
match is the WWE US Championship
With Ricochet. No, he's not. He's
And
not.
a soccer
Styles
mom.
and
A soccer mom.
Cedric Alexander.
The pop thing.
Cedric Alexander
Ricochet?
is not gonna win
Right?
this, right? Like what?
You know what's Ricochet's
What?
favorite song?
Pop goes the weasel.
Pop Goes a Weasel, exactly.
Because we go back.
AJ Styles. This
No
match
nice things.
is not no nice things, yo. It's no
Yo.
nice things.
So
No nice
is this push?
things.
Is this push happening for Cedric Alexander?
Yes, yo, yes.
Is
You
he
think
going
he's winning
over on
this?
AJ?
Yes. Yes.
Is
he
this
gets
really
over.
happening?
Nah.
Yeah, I don't know about winning the title.
Well, hello. This is a fucking title match, you dumb
Nah,
dick.
yeah, I say I'm going for him, man. I'm going for Cedric because I think the push is here, man.
Pa qué?
And
Cause-
then you cut the OC's legs out from under them.
I say
They already did that with
Cedric,
the tag titles.
Cedric puts on a very strong showing. He
They
looks
had-
like he's about to win, and AJ DQs or does some shit to.
They had a
Right.
strong faction with the OC, with all the straps, and then they took it away to fucking give us Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman defending against another team that's brand new together. That's not even a real fucking tag team.
It makes no sense.
Well, we know they don't know what the fuck to do with tag, but they seem to be able to do something with singles.
Claro que yo single.
Bailey versus Charlotte.
See.
Charlotte,
Yeah.
right?
No, Bailey.
Bailey.
I see them
Bailey.
walking out.
Bailey, because they got beat up this past week.
I think
Oh,
Sasha.
yeah, word.
I think Sasha
So means
helps
Becky
her
comes out.
or something happens along those lines. Yeah.
Becky, Sasha come out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, but
Who's
so,
Becky fighting?
so
yo?
then, Charlotte's got to get the strap before Fox, no?
Or does
Yeah,
Charlotte
no.
win it on Fox?
On Fox? Nah.
Yeah.
Hot shot that shit
Whoa.
with a lot of
10-time
title
champion?
changes.
10-time champion, right?
Roderick Strong's winning it on the USA Network.
Yes, he is. 10-time champion. Charlotte
I'm in a
Flair.
glass case of emotions.
You better break out of that bitch.
Break the
Milk.
ceiling, bitch!
Was a bad choice.
And Sasha Banks. So who wins this
Sasha
one?
fucking
Lynch?
Banks.
I think Sasha Banks, she's hot right now,
Sasha
bro.
fucking Banks is hot. And she's gonna win the match too.
The blueprint, Sasha Banks.
The blueprint.
Oh, somebody
The
named Matt
Blue
Morgan's
Chew.
mad about that shit.
The blue
Bro, you were
chew.
on the WWE for a week, bro.
Shout out to
Relax.
Jay-Z.
Word, that's
And
the
multiple rap
That's the
albums.
only blueprint I recognize.
Come on, guys. Nothing's original.
Kofi Kingston and Randy Orton, old school.
'Cause I'm
That's
a
certainly not
renegade.
original.
Shout out to Kofi Kingston doing this spot he did, 10 years ago at this point?
Oh,
Yo, because I feel like
MSG?
everybody was like, yo, that's such a dope callback. I think that's lazy writing. I think they're like, yo, let's just do that shit we did 10 years ago.
They
Yo,
just
people
keep talking about the same
will
shit.
eat it up. Nah, I liked it. I really did. I thought that shit was dope. I thought that was great that they improvised when the table broke and they just figured it out.
Yeah.
Professionals. Right? I think they'll deliver. I think the match will deliver.
Yeah.
I think Randy Orton's going to win. I'm calling it right now.
Oh, man.
Dolo with help.
I think he's going to win it. Dolo.
Dolo?
Mate.
Kofi.
I think it would help if they had done it with the help of the
Revival.
revival, but I'm pretty sure they would have Randy just win it clean.
Yeah. I feel like Randy don't need that. But I mean, he hasn't in the past and it's happened.
Damn, so y'all all got Randy?
Nah, I think Kofi keeps his reign.
Yeah.
I don't see a reason for it to change it right now.
Yeah, I see Kofi.
I guess my question is, who do you see taking it off of him?
Randy. Just not now. Just not yet.
I
Nah.
don't know who's gonna take it over, but I don't think
Who
it's
else?
Randy.
Who else you got?
Brock Lesnar takes it off
Wow.
of Kofi Kingston for Fox.
Wow.
Yes. Kofi Kingston has a history with Brock Lesnar. They wrestled in Japan.
Oh yeah, that one
Like-
One
time.
time
in
they did it in
Japan.
Japan.
Like Brock Lesnar trusts him and shit, and I think they'll put on a great match as they have in the past.
He's gonna go through so many suplexes.
I mean, whatever.
His
He's gonna
chest
put
is
him
gonna.
through
You
17
know what? His chest
F5s.
will finally pop up.
Nah,
That's
poor
fucked up.
chest. We're lucky he's not wrestling Walter.
Holy
Oh
fuck,
my
that's what I was thinking about right now.
God.
He'll
You
be
said it.
smacking his
Sayado
spine
suplex
from
on
the
his chest.
inside.
Fucking-
Mercado?
No. Again, if you know who Walter Mercado is, leave a comment.
Oh
like
my
that is like
God.
very niche. Like
Aquario.
Aquarium.
Pieces.
all right,
Pieces
all
and piso.
I'll take a pieces on you. You
Golden
piece of shit.
showers.
right. With Bloodsport. Yo,
Golden
get that
showers.
Bloodsport shit.
We didn't
Golden
need Universal
shower.
title.
But before we get to Bloodsport, we got the Universal Championship.
El campeonato universal.
Yo, I'm going to call it right now. This is gonna
Bullshit.
end in DQ because the Fiend is gonna come out and interfere,
Ooh.
and this is gonna cause a triple threat match at Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, I see that. I see that.
Ooh.
I see no finish here.
So
I
a
see the Fiend and the triple
monster,
threat at Hell in a
a
Cell.
monster, an arsonist, and the Fiend. I like that. I
And
like
a
that.
drug addict.
Walk into a
It's
pay per
like-
view.
it sounds like
They
the
all
movie
walk into a
13
pay per
Ghosts.
view.
It sounds like the movie 13 Ghosts. Remember that
Stephanie's in the
shit?
back?
Nope.
Yo, that shit scared me, bro.
That shit was scary, bro.
Se me
Shit was
bajó.
scary. 13 different ghosts, different shit. That's what it looks like right there. It'd be dope if it be a chamber.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
That would be an
I don't know
elimination chamber match.
What the
With
fuck?
3 people?
Yeah. What do
No,
you?
I had a couple more,
Oh.
but you know,
Who?
Like,
Shawn
it would be
Michaels.
the crux
Shawn
of the-
Michaels, Edge.
I don't
Who
know,
else you
man.
gonna add?
Chris Jericho,
Rey Mysterio.
CM Punk. We gotta.
CM Punk. Fuck you
Yeah.
for chanting CM Punk at MSG, by the way. Like,
That was Vic.
come on, man. I know that was
That
Vic.
was Vic.
That's why I
That
said
asshole.
it. Vic was like, CM Punk, right?
If you're not
Right?
gonna get me my,
Right?
my attention and you're not gonna throw beach balls, then what the
Yo,
fuck you want me
speaking
to
of
say?
CM Punk making a comeback, you know who might make a comeback? AJ Lee. Shout out
She's
to her.
working
She's
out,
working
bro.
out.
You brought that up like the
She
last
making a
6
Union
weeks.
City
I brought
comeback,
that shit
man.
up like 2 episodes
She
ago,
making
bro.
a Union City
You
comeback.
know who I
Yo.
don't mind seeing? Her friend Caitlyn.
Oh, Bonnie.
yeah,
Wait, who,
Caitlyn,
what? Who?
Caitlyn.
Who?
Not the Caitlyn you're thinking of. PCF. God damn it.
Oh.
Now wear your pants.
Not Jenner.
In your ass.
Talk to Blake Griffin about that shit.
That is not true. That's not a factual statement.
Yo,
There's nothing
AJ
in my
Lee
ass.
to AEW. We talking about legitimizing that women's division? Yo, that's a big move. You could ricochet all of last shit.
And that's all the time we
Why
have
you
for you
dick
folks
hard?
this week.
No,
We don't
come
care
on.
where you got your fix from this week,
But
but
just
you
in
know
case
you
you
got
do-
it. And you know what you got to do on YouTube and iTunes. Pretty chubby, why don't you tell them what to do?
Hit that subscribe button on YouTube
Rate and
and check
Say
us
what?
out on all
Rate and
podcasts.
Check us
All
out on some stuff coming up.
platforms.
We got Bloodsport. We'll be in the
we
building.
Are on all platforms.
Clash
We
of
got Alex
Champions.
Wright,
We'll be checking them out.
And rate and review, guys. Rate and review. If we suck, tell us that we suck.
Tell
If you
Pretty
like
Chubby how
us-
much he sucks.
And if you like us, then tell your mom what's up.
Hey.
More cowbells.
Synergy turns 2
Hey.
next week. Friday.
Synergy.
Friday. September the 20th.
When is it?
Victor Villain makes his real comeback after, experiencing some technical difficulties in the first
With his
pre-show.
limbs.
You're so lucky.
Yo,
I'll put you through that
yo,
table
don't
again.
bring that table this time. Because
Ooh.
you know what?
Traumatized.
We're not going to use it.
Saturday,
Saturday.
September 20th.
Friday.
And Ben this
Oh,
It's a
Friday.
Friday.
Friday. Did I say
Friday.
Saturday?
It's a Friday.
It's not
Get
a,
your dates
it's not a
correct,
Sunday.
motherfucker.
It's not a Saturday.
No, it's a
It's
Friday.
a Friday, 8
Friday.
p.m. Come through.
Hang with the bad
Hang with
guys.
the party.
Rhino will be there. Our boy Brandon
Rhino.
Kirk will be there. Our boy LSG will be there. You already
Holla.
know. The bad guys will be there
Gabby D.
doing bad things. No nice things at all.
Come lose at Pong. I mean, check us
Hey.
out.
Check us out. 10 count, 10 toe. Peace.